Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a quick video with some new products from Unearthly Cosmetics. Now, some of this you might have seen on my channel already. Some of it's new to me, new to my channel. So if you guys are interested, just keep watching. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is KARENHARRIS. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube. I love playing with new makeup releases. Every Monday we sit down and talk about the new makeup releases that have been released, announced, and sneak peeked. And now I just started to shop my stash as well. So if that all sounds interesting to you, highly recommend subscribing, turning on that bell so you're notified every time I post. And without further blabbering, let's get into it. Okay, so like I mentioned, some of the stuff you have seen on my channel before, and then some of it is new, some of it's new to me. So we've got a few different things to talk about from Unearthly Cosmetics. These were all sent to me, and I'm so excited because we've got some beautiful, shifty, sparkly shadows. So the first thing is the In the Dark palette. So this is the new version, and Unearthly was so kind and sent this my way. I believe the matte shadows are all the same. They just changed up the metallic because from what I remember hearing that the owner had gotten feedback that the two shimmer shades were very similar. So she switched those up, and I believe this palette was supposed to be limited edition for holiday 2021, but I'm so glad that this came back because this is a gorgeous dark colorful matte palette, which is right up my alley. So really excited that this is now available. This palette retails for $28. It was designed in the US and made in the PRC, and this is cruelty free with a 24-month shelf life. Net weight is 22.5 grams or 0.79 ounces. So super cool palette. And then we have this one, which is a re-promote, I believe, as well. And this is the Don't Be Jelly palette. This is retailing for $72. And this palette is full of amazing special shades. So this one has a 12-month shelf life, cruelty-free, made in the PRC. All the ingredients are on the back of the palette. And I cannot wait to play with this palette because I haven't tried this yet. And then she's also got some new single shadows. So there are some matte single shadows. And then we have these ultra shimmery neutral metallics. So these are also made in the PRC, cruelty-free, 24-month shelf life. And I'm very excited because Unearthly is definitely known for their colorful palettes. So I think this was based on customer feedback that people have been requesting some neutral shimmer shades. So I'm very excited to swatch these for you guys as well. But today I do need to film another video. So I thought I would create a look with these two palettes because this one has those beautiful metallics. And you guys know me, I love a good matte crease situation. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do today. I haven't swatched any of this, so I don't even know what really to expect as far as what metallics and mattes I want to pair. But I'm very excited to play. So I'm going to grab this Lunar Beauty brush and I'm going to go into the shade Obscure. I was going to go with the blues, but I think when I did a look with this palette, I used the blue shadows already. So I need to try and switch it up so I don't fall into a pattern with certain things. But this is a really pretty like grungy olive green. I'm getting like Nouveau vibes. So I'm just going to go ahead and build that into my crease. I like this matte formula because it's very buildable. It's very intimidating to me when dark mattes like this are super pigmented because then I feel like I can't blend them, and you kind of have to be very careful about where you put them because they can be very opaque and stiff. But this formula is definitely blending pretty easily. Also, this Lunar Beauty brush is pretty small, so I'm having to do a lot of wrist work to blend this because it's a tiny brush, so I need to move it a lot more. Okay, so I'm going to use the shade Shadows on the outer corner because it's like a cool tone gray purple shade. Okay, kind of living for this crease. Not gonna lie. Okay, so for the lid shade, I think I'm gonna lean towards one of these purpley tones. I think I'm gonna go with the shade DBJ7. It looks like a very gray, darker, colorful shadow. So I'm just gonna pick that up on my brush, give it a nice little spray, and I'm just gonna pull that over the lid. Okay, so the eyelids are done. Now let's work on the lower lash line. I'm just gonna use this Makeup by Mario eyeliner. Okay, I'm grabbing the Sonia G brush. I'm gonna go into the shade Shadows. For the inner corner, I'm gonna use this shade from the Oden's Solman 2 collection. It's Warm Sunshine. Just gonna add a pop of color in the inner corner. It's like a peachy highlight shade, so I actually really like this color because it's kind of like a, I won't say a natural highlight because it's really not natural, but it's definitely closer to being more natural than most highlighters from that collection. Anyways, eye looks done, so I'm gonna do some blush, some highlighter, put on some earrings, and I'll be right back to show you guys the finished look. Okay friends, so here is the finished look. Let me tell you really quick what else is on my face today. I'm wearing my NARS Sheer Glow, and then I'm wearing on the under eyes the ColourPop Hyaluronic Concealer that I talked about in my Shop My Stash video. I'm also wearing the Kaleidos liquid lipstick. This is the shade Skinship NU07. It's kind of like a cool tone nude shade. I thought it would go really well with this look. And then I did go ahead and throw on some more of the Oden's Eye highlighter that I used in my inner corner. Again, this is the shade Warm Sunshine. I think it paired so nicely with this liquid blush because this is like a coral shade. This is Poppy from Say Beauty. I finally just broke down and bought this because it was sold out online, but my local Sephora carried it, so I did grab it. I'm also just like so into coral blushes, if you guys know, and especially creams. So I think these two pair really nicely together. And yeah, I think that is everything else I used on my face today. Now, as far as the eyeshadows, I'm so excited. I'm so glad that they bought this palette back because I know that Unearthly has discontinued some palettes in the past, and this one was just so exceptionally good. And I feel like there is such a gap in the market for a palette like this because it's so hard to come by really deep, rich, dark, colorful matte shades. If you're looking at mattes, it's usually your options are a black, or you get a lot of like mid-tone colorful matte shades. So I'm so glad that they gave you all these kind of essential shades, and I feel like you can do a full look with the mattes and then pop a shimmer on like I did, or you can incorporate this in with any other palette that you just want to deepen up a look. So I really love the In the Dark palette, and I'm so glad it's back. As far as the Don't Be Jelly palette, this is so pretty. I know this palette is a bit pricier. This is a $72 palette, so that's quite a chunk of change. But if you're into really shifty shadows like this, you might really enjoy this palette. I love the layout. I can't wait to try the other shades and do more looks with them because you guys know I love a good all shimmer palette. So I'm so excited that Unearthly sent them my way. And then as far as these metallics go, same as the Don't Be Jelly palette, I can't wait to pair these. I think this will pair so nicely with like the Fall Magic palette and my Leather and Lace neutral palette from Unearthly. So I've got a lot of experimenting ahead of me, but I just wanted to film a quick video, show you guys some of the new products that Unearthly launched. You guys know it's one of my favorite indie brands. I also have a Unearthly Cosmetics playlist. So if you're ever curious about any of their new launches, or it's a palette that might be a little bit older that you're wanting to check out, highly recommend checking out the playlist because I have tons of videos on the brand. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you in a new video very soon. Bye guys!